Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the Outback Quarterback Podcast for another week. And boy, oh boy, what an episode this is going to be. Free agency has kicked off. Dos was up at 3 a.m. sending DMs. What the hell is going on there, Dos?
Jet lag, Dos. Couldn't sleep either.
Good morning, boys. Hello, everybody. Yeah, well, our son decided at 3 o'clock to come into our bed, but
Convenient.
he climbs over
Link,
me.
wake up! Link, wake
Dos
up!
went to the toilet, started knocking on his door. Oh, Jess, Link's
he's
awake.
awake.
Can you walk into the Chiefs? Better tell Kurt.
Yeah, that was the message you sent at 3 a.m., wasn't it?
That was like one of the first deals that got done. So.
Yeah. You know what? Ironically, I slept like an absolute baby last night. I did not wake up, I don't think once. So to wake up to that news was wonderful, Dos. But for those who don't know, I'm Kurt, the QB3. We got Dos, the QB1 over there. And for the first time in 3 weeks, we got our QB2, Christopher. Welcome back, boys.
Thanks, mate.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Fresh hat too.
Fresh hat. I
Sharp.
got two fresh hats. Yeah, I
Here's
like
a
this
fresh
one.
hat, yeah.
Well, I had to do a
Had to
little...
go all the way to America just to get that.
Yeah, I went
hat.
all the way to America just to get the hat and also to get home. So, interesting way. Just go the wrong way home.
So it was a European jaunt, but did you spend any time in the States on the way back?
No,
Or
I
you
was 6 hours in San Fran. It was just my...
6 hours in San Fran sounds like an epic romance,
It was
doesn't
enough.
Starring Owen Wilson or
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks.
I love San Fran. It's my favourite place in the world. So I went down to the pier for a couple of hours and had dinner and then came back and got my connecting flight to Adelaide.
Nice.
And then I realised I'll buy a couple of hats, but I realised how expensive the Ubers were, how much the hats actually cost me. So the Ubers were like $100 each way. Because it was like 60 US or something.
That's a $300 hat.
The hats are like $150 hats.
That's just like going to the Grand Prix, Jimbo. We went to the Formula One, as you boys
Buy
know.
one bottle of water for $150 out there.
Oh, mate, it's insane. I mean, we're going to do a little bit of, I wouldn't call it an expose, Jimbo, but we will do quite an extensive look into the cost of attending the Australian Grand Prix. That video will be out on the Kurt Can't Talk channel later this week. Whilst we're plugging great brands like Kurt Can't Talk, subscribe on YouTube if you haven't. Subscribe to the Outback QB YouTube if you haven't. Wayne Phillips Kia, they're on my laptop. There we go, Wayne Phillips Kia. Oh, I need a new sticker, Dos. It's starting to get a bit beat up with all the travel. But they're
All the travel.
well, footy's back, so this is getting shoved in my bag once a week. They're the reason this show is as good as it is. They bring us the show every week. Wayne Phillips Kia, Matt and the team, Laura and co. You got your eyes on a new vehicle these days, Dos? Just down in Ranella.
I have new vehicles at the moment, but if the team
We'll
at
get him one
Wayne
day.
Phillips Kia want to invite Hawley and myself down, we'll be more than happy to come and test
I'll
drive.
take a Tasman.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, you take a Tesla?
Yeah.
What? Just
No,
free?
just take it. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, for like 24 hours, you can get it.
It's pointless for me, isn't it?
Hawley can do a couple of videos in it. Load
Yeah.
up the paint in the back.
We do actually have to do some
'Cause I'll
videos.
spill it. Yeah, no, don't do that.
Maybe just the drop
Cost
sheets
us
in the
more.
back.
Yeah.
All right, we'll work on that for Wayne Phillips Kia. But look, it's a massive day, boys. Day one of free agency. It's all kicked off. Had some trades before that we need to talk about as well. We will get into that. But we do need to know, Hawley. I mean, Winter Olympics, the Ice Addicts, we
Ice Addicts didn't quite
didn't get
take
much
off,
content.
did
No,
it?
that's all right. Look,
Found it a little bit more difficult to get some footage than I thought.
sometimes the best laid plans end up on the cutting room floor, and that's all part of a creative business. But
That's right, Curtis.
what I want to know is your cultural learnings. I mean, you're a man of Italian descent.
I am Italian descent.
Paulinho, I believe is your full.
It is not Paulinho. It's
Paulinho.
It's Mercurio. Paulinho. Dad was a whole, mum was a Mercurio.
Well, yes, 50%.
Paulinho, I don't mind it.
Mafia family.
Oh, yeah.
Links.
Calabria.
Well, Naples. Yeah, Napoli. Down the bottom.
So tell us, what did you learn? And what have you brought back from abroad for us naive
look,
Australians?
We went to the Dolomites, right? Predazzo, which is probably a lot more traditional Italians than there would be, in Italy.
Dolomites mountain range?
Yeah, so where all the skiing was. And he was on the, I don't know if he's listening, so it should be okay. He was on the hunt. And there was a girl walking out of a club, and she came out, and she was a little angry, right? We're like, what's wrong? And she said, all these people were tickling my underarms. I was like, why? She's like, they're like, you're so hairy, so hairy. And obviously she's like, don't shave anything. And that just
the hunt finished.
The hunt finished. That just really just got. So my cultural experience was that if you were a business owner in Italy, there's no point opening up a shaving shop or a razor shop because
Salon.
it's a salon. It's not going to get used. But
So this is why I sent that message 3 weeks ago about That was your first cultural takeaway. This is the full story of that.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Did I tell you that, did
Yes.
I? Oh, did I really tell you? I didn't even realise.
Yeah, I didn't know the full story.
There you go. Milan, though. You go to Milan and they are the most beautiful people. I mean, it's the fashion capital of the world.
Sure.
But they are the most beautiful people I've ever seen in my life. Like men and women, they go out. I spoke to a couple of people and they basically said if they go out to the shops there, they're dressed to the nines. Like it's just what you do in Milan. And Whitey and I started to feel a little bit down about our lives. Like walking around Milan, because I was like, is this what it's like everywhere else?
So you thought, I know what I need to do. I need to go to San Francisco and get myself a Patriots hat.
For 150 Australian dollars.
Then I'll be like the people in
Well,
Milan.
I was walking around in like a grey hoodie and whatever pants and these Reebok shoes, like, 'cause I'm comfy, I'm a tourist. And a guy's like, yeah, that's how we know you're a tourist, because you don't dress like everyone
You
else
look like
does in Milan.
shit.
It was Fashion Week.
Covered in paint stains.
Well, no, actually, because I hadn't worked for a while, so I was fresh. But I didn't have many. Oh, did I tell you I lost all my luggage as well?
Oh, you said it was delayed. Did you
Oh, it
lose
was delayed.
it?
No, I did get it, but
Ooh.
yeah, I didn't have much luck with my flights. My luggage didn't arrive for 3 days on the way there, and on the way back. How's this? It's very posh of me. I'm sitting ready to go. When I signed in Qatar, I got upgraded.
Ooh.
Yeah, to first class.
No.
Yeah.
Christopher.
Yeah.
There's the Hellini Mafia ties coming
there
in.
it is.
That's
And
it.
I was.
They
I
looked
was
at the
Goog-
origins on the passport.
Mate, I was googling the lounge. Like you've got a room you can just go to sleep if you want, like a bedroom. You can get massages, manicures, pedis, which is not for me. Or
Wait, on the plane, you can
no,
go
in the
man-
lounge.
oh, okay.
In the lounge, like the girl, you can probably shave. It wouldn't matter for the
Nobody
Italians.
does, but you
Nobody
can.
does, but you can. Anyway, 2 hours later, we're still on the tarmac. Get off. Trump's bombed everyone. Don't get your Qatar first class flights anymore.
No.
So I got kicked off. Had to book a United Airlines flight. A couple of days later, squished an economy.
You know
seat
what?
out
Back of the
back.
bus.
You know what, Holly?
That was
Right next to the toilet.
Oh, that hurt me hard.
2 11-hour stints.
There have been a lot of people hard done by in this war.
Not as much.
Not as much as you.
Nah, not
That
as
is
much as I-
brutal.
Yeah.
The brutal reality of war, Jimbo.
And we're actually starting a GoFundMe. For,
To get me back to Doha, just to get a massage in the lounge, and then I'm flying back. But that's probably something I'll never get again, I don't think, because first class tickets are 20 or 30 grand, I think.
Mate,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
It's ridiculous.
an
Yeah.
upgrade to business is incredible. An upgrade to first class is
Yeah, it
Were
was.
you
That would've
upgraded
changed your
from
life.
economy?
No, I wasn't.
You were business.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
But
That
still,
makes more
it
sense.
was a nice. Yeah.
Wowzers.
That
That
would
was.
have changed the way you would have flown going forward, I think.
It probably would have
yeah.
ruined it for you.
Yeah, I
True.
think so. It's a good thing that you
They
did
have a
that
lounge.
15 hours.
They have a
long.
lounge in the plane. Like you can just go to a lounge and just chill out.
You're basically James Bond in your hoodie.
Oh, yeah. And I started to think, do I need to buy clothes at the next airport?
Starts panicking.
Do I need to go get some jeans and put them on and maybe a shirt or something? Like, and then I messaged the girls, like mum and my sisters, and I was like, what if Tom Brady's there? Like he's been flying around Italy. Who knows where he is? He'll be first class. He could be in the Doha first class lounge.
Get him on the pod.
Yeah, now I'll never know.
Yeah.
No, you never know.
wouldn't he be
Screwed up.
going private? No.
Across the world?
Yeah, it probably does go private.
Maybe. Yeah, probably.
That makes sense.
If anyone would, it would be Tom.
Oh, well.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's an episode of content right there, Chris. Look at that.
Chris Addicts.
Chris Adams. Always new on Muscle Cat. All right. Let's get into free agency. Glad to have you back, mate, by the way.
Thank you.
It's good. Good to have a full
Appreciate
house
it.
again, isn't it, Jimbo? Everyone's here. All right. Now, Doss, it's your time to shine because
My time to shine.
this is, I mean, like we said, you're up at 3 a.m. Looking at trades, looking at free agency. I think we'll start with Maxx Crosby. And by the way, we are doing our trade for our mock draft. Our draft for our mock draft later on. We're picking our teams for the big mock draft episode in April. We'll do that later in the episode. But let's start with Maxx Crosby. The Las Vegas monster on the edge has been traded to the Ravens. The notes.
He's got a whole page on Maxx Crosby.
Show the camera.
It's unbelievable.
Well,
Show the
it's-
camera.
It's just standard. No, that's not.
Is that all Crosby?
Yeah, and the top 5 pass rushes as well that you asked for.
Oh, yeah. I think that's sort of dropped off
We're
the...
going to have to do that.
Dropped off
Or just add pop-ups.
pop-ups
It's blank.
for hats and shavers.
Lids and Pier 49 stores.
All right. Well, Maxx Crosby, he's gone to Baltimore.
He has.
Adds a bit of a more fearsome edge to the Ravens. 2026 first round pick to the Raiders, which is number 14. So they have 1 and 14 now. They also get a 2027 first. Are you happy with the compensation, firstly, for Maxx Crosby? Is that fair?
Or it's a big swing.
Big swing by the Ravens.
It is
Yeah.
because the Ravens 31 years have never traded their first round pick, which is why
Now they trade 2.
the Ravens weren't really in discussion when we've sort of been talking about it. Probably a couple of weeks ago now, when we threw out some teams, the Ravens, which is because they just don't normally do this. They normally back their drafting. They cycle through. They've found day 2, day 3 guys to sort of rotate through that defensive line. They've had some very good players, but this is the best player they've had on the defensive line since Terrell Suggs, really. It's been a long time. And then when you look at players that have commanded 2 first-round picks, Micah Parsons was one, Jamal Adams, Laramie Tunsil. It doesn't happen a lot, really. So by way of the Ravens, I like it because it's having a real crack over the next couple of years. Lamar Jackson, age 29. There's a window here where I look at Maxx Crosby on the defensive line, Roquan Smith in the middle, and then Cole Hamilton in the secondary. So really across their defense now, they've got a superstar player basically across the 3 levels of their defense. I do love it, though, for the Raiders by way of their draft capital and what they're building. Then we're going to talk about some of the moves they've made in free agency today as well, and what they're doing there, because now it's making some sense. And it was really the PR hit for the Raiders with Maxx Crosby going, really. That's the tough bit.
If they didn't do it now, they wouldn't have got value.
It was
the
gone,
time.
right?
Yeah.
And you talked about Parsons. This is what they should have done with Parsons. They should have traded him out early before and got as much as they possibly could for him before it was too late. And I think Dallas probably just waited a little bit too long to trade him, right? And that's the Raiders have probably seen that and thought, yeah, let's get rid of him now before it's too late. And his market has dwindled to 1 first.
Yep.
Take what we can and load up. And I think we talk about a team every year from a division that rockets up in the rankings, right? You come from 4th to 2nd, you make playoffs or you win your division or something like that. And I feel like that might be the Raiders this year.
He's already feeling a bit of Ashton Genty.
I really,
Clint Kubiak, Mendoza.
We'll obviously talk about
to
the
Linderbaum.
latest signing, but they grabbed another 2 first. They've still got their first, obviously.
Yep.
A great center. They're loading up that line for a fresh QB. I like what they're doing. I really, really like what they're doing.
Well, you can see some logic behind it, right?
Yeah.
You can see the thinking behind it, which is important. But Maxx Crosby he's coming off probably his worst year. When you sort of look at it, though, in a vacuum, his time, I think, with the Raiders was kind of... he was benched the last couple of games of the year. They sort of shut him down. He was banged up, but had they been in contention, he would have been playing, obviously. Yeah. And it just felt like, it was the right time, to Hawley's point, to move on from Maxx Crosby. And it's a huge win for Baltimore and for new head coach Jesse Minter by way of, we're giving you the resources that you need on the defensive side of the ball, with the success that he's had defensively, looking after the Chargers the last couple of seasons.
Where did you have Crosby in your top 5 list of edge rushers, Dos, considering you did that?
Yeah, I did have him
5th.
Yeah, I had him 5th or 6th.
Oh.
Tied with TJ Watt. They were the 2.
What do you
I think a lot of those guys, it's not a big difference.
No, it's not.
What is it?
Hard to split. So one, from top, Myles Garrett was
obviously.
one.
Yep.
Then I went Micah Parsons, Will Anderson Jr.,
Yep.
Aiden Hutchinson, and then
Hutchinson 4.
I'm good to split. Oh, Hutchinson's a star. I'm good to split Maxx Crosby or TJ Watt. You could go Crosby because of the age and what the last couple of years has sort of come down.
Gee, they're all very good, aren't they?
But you're splitting, fine hairs.
Yeah. If you look at these guys for next year, you just get 1 year out of them. Then from 2 to 5, you're probably not really bothered.
Yeah.
I don't think who you take.
Well, let's move on to that next one. You alluded to it. Tyler Linderbaum. Are we settling on Linderbaum or Linderbaum?
Linderbaum.
Baum, I think.
Linderbaum.
Baumy.
Oh, should we ask Quag?
Big Baumy. Quag.
See the message you sent me before.
The yacht.
The yacht.
We're not talking about the yacht.
Dak Prescott. and
You
the
can
yacht.
look it up yourself if you want to know that very sad story.
Quag also wanted a TM.
serious.
Hawley's
That very sad
TMZ.
story.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Like it.
He sent me a message yesterday saying, "Is Hawley covering Dak as your like TMZ report?" I was like,
TMZ.
I wasn't going to
I'll
comment.
word him up if you want.
Well, Tyler Linderbaum has gone from Baltimore, the big center, gone from Baltimore to the Raiders well, there's a few things. One, they're reshaping that O-line to protect the inevitable QB1 incoming. Number two, they have reshaped the market for centers because
Oh my gosh,
$27
have they
million
ever?
Per year is $9 million per year more than the next.
But you got to pay it if you want him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he says, "Oh well, I'll stay
I may as
at
well stay at a
Baltimore."
good team.
Yeah, I'll stay at Baltimore, and we just signed Maxx Crosby. Why would I leave? We're in contention, but for $9 million extra a year, it's probably worth leaving.
Yeah, so in a way, it's a sort of a convoluted Linderbaum for Crosby swap. But yeah, Crosby ends up at the Ravens, Linderbaum on that O-line in Las Vegas.
It hurts Baltimore quite a bit.
It does.
'Cause
It is a big loss.
Their run game is what gets them wins and yards and points. Their pass game isn't
Could it
quite
finally
there.
be the decline of Derrick Henry?
If it was ever going to be a decline, one of the best centers in the league leaving is why he would decline.
And he's 47.
He'll end up playing center. That's what he'll do.
They just won't need a center. He just runs through.
Yeah.
Dos, huge move.
Huge move by the Raiders. I love the move by the Raiders for all the points that Hawley said before. We spoke about a couple of weeks ago what Clint Kubiak was able to do with coming into last season a bottom 5 offensive line, or what most experts predicted was a poor offense. And that offensive line played pretty well it wasn't a top 10 O-line, but they played pretty well with the scheme.
Yep.
And I can certainly see the vision of what Clint Kubiak wants to do here in Las Vegas. The signing absolutely makes sense. Yes, it's big coin. Like it's reset the market by average annual value by an extra $9 million a year. That's huge money for Tyler Linderbaum. Well done, he got paid. But as I said, if they weren't willing to pay it, then you could have seen a team potentially like Tennessee or someone else with big cap space that could potentially. I know Washington were really keen on Tyler Linderbaum as well.
Yep.
So that's what you got to pay, and we've seen teams spend a lot of money this morning, and I like the move. The query though for Baltimore when they went all in on Maxx Crosby, because this offensive line in Baltimore struggled last year. They need a guard. They now need a center. Tackle positions are okay, but the interior is a concern, and now they've lost their starting center, which is more of a worry for a team that had problems last year.
The one question mark I do have on it is, yes, he's a great player. How much of an impact does a center have? Is it the least impactful position on the O-line? I mean, there's a reason I think the centers up until this point have been the lowest paid members of the O-line.
On the O-line,
guard
yeah.
contracts are high. The highest guard's 24, 23 million a year, and there's a fairly consistent tier that goes down.
Yeah.
Centers, the highest was 18, 17, 16 before this. I know it's not all based on money, but there's a reason the league pays guards and especially tackles higher. So is there a cap on what he can contribute?
I think he's 25 years old. So let's say he could play till 35 as a center.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
So
They've got him for 10 years.
They've got him for a decade. A center-quarterback relationship, I think, is very important.
Yeah.
And they're about to draft a quarterback with pick 1 to draft Mendoza. So if they can hook these two up for the next decade, that's done. Signed, sealed, delivered.
Yeah.
They're not having problems, snap count problems. They're not having any issues here. These two are going to be best mates for the next decade, and it's going to work. And I think that's what they see.
Yep.
Rather than rotating a center every 2 or 3 years because you don't want to pay them, get a guy for a decade that sits with our quarterback, and then that position is set, and we can work out the other guys as we go.
How do we feel, Dos, about the rest of that O-line? JP Powers Johnson, JPJ, DJ Glaze has had his issues on right tackle. I mean, it's not perfect yet, but it is building, I guess.
No, it's built. Yeah, they were banged up last year. I didn't like the scheme.
Yeah.
Chip Kelly. I mean, he got punted.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't like the signing
you didn't.
12 months
That's
ago
true, you
when
didn't like it.
when they brought him in as offensive coordinator.
Mate, he was an innovator at the Eagles in 2012.
Oh, please. Okay. Well, maybe it's 2026 now, and it didn't do much in college. Look, good for the Raiders because they're building the trenches, and it's something that we've asked them to do and have wanted them to do for many years.
Yep.
And they're now doing it. So I like it.
Well, here's another move that I've been wanting for many years, and that is a decent running back at the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, you got one.
Hallelujah.
Bloody
Boys,
oath.
in the space of a week, they've cut Juwan Taylor and they've got a running back who I love with it, which is Kenneth Walker the third. Now, Super Bowl MVP, no less, not just any old running back. 3 years, $45 million. I could not be happier with that move as a Chiefs fan. Hawley, do you see this as a home run hitter?
Absolute home run hitter. He's 20. He's coming into his prime years. As we said, he's 25 as well. He's had a couple of years in the league. Obviously, we saw what he did in the Super Bowl. You've got him for the next 5 years, and he's going to be a very, very good running back. He's going to work very well with Paddy.
Yeah, it's a move that's needed to happen for a while. It's been a real struggle, that run game.
It's something that they've missed.
Yeah.
Like if Rashee Rice is good to go, I mean, there's probably a little bit left in the wide receiver tight end market for KC still, but this definitely helps because Paddy will use him as a receiver as well.
Honestly, there's not been a really dynamic running back since Kareem Hunt's first year.
Well, you had
2018.
it's been a long time.
You had Hardman for like half a year that did really, really well.
He's a wide receiver. He's a bit part, but he did do
they used him for both. But
gadgety things.
If Kenneth could kind of work like that a little bit, then he could have a real nice year.
Pacheco might be the one you're thinking of.
No, I remember Hardman. I had him in fantasy. Yeah.
Miko Hardman.
I'm sure I had him at running back in fantasy.
He's a wide receiver.
No way.
I'm sure I had.
Yeah,
who would I have? Was it
he did
Pacheco?
trick plays, but he was.
Might have been the trick plays that excited me.
That's right. You got one wedged in your head you can't forget. Now, it's a great move.
It is. I mean, Kenny Walker and the concern. Walker had a bit of a slow start to this season, but then when Charbonnet went down with the ACL, we saw him take over.
Correct.
Back end of the season, and then in the playoffs, he was awesome. Obviously, the Super Bowl MVP. So 4 years into the league, he's coming. What is he? 25, Hawley? 26.
25. Yeah.
So absolute prime. I love the move by Kansas City to finally go out and get a lead running back and move away from trying to find bit part running backs, fullbacks to try and get anything going, because we've seen so many times with this Kansas City Chiefs offense, especially the last probably 2 seasons in particular, that if the passing game's not happening, but the running game is just non-existent. Like how many times have we sat here going, the Chiefs running games was really good this weekend? Rare. Doesn't happen very often.
No,
Right. Hardman didn't run the ball as many times as I thought.
No, he was a wide receiver.
He has had 26 carries in his career, but
Okay, well that's not a wide. That's not a
been
running
over
back.
6 years, so maybe it was a 1 or 2 trick plays.
Running backs do that in a game.
Weird move for the Seahawks though.
It was money, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's hard to keep the squad together. I wouldn't be happy about it as a Hawks fan.
If your mate's just done his ACL, and the Super Bowl MVP's gone.
Well, that's what
You've gone from an awesome 1-2 punch to nothing at the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's pretty lean.
It's very lean. Pick 32.
Halani and
maybe they'll draft.
Charbonnet.
Yeah.
But then you've got you're looking at the draft. So
Dos, I just realised your beautiful face is slightly covered by your mic. Can you lower the mic by about 2 inches?
I can.
There we go.
Do I look a bit sunburned?
well, James normally
Bit
comes
red.
in. Womack
Don't
normally-
blame Womack.
Well, he normally
There's
comes
personal
and does
accountability
the setup.
here. Jimbo, what do you got to say about this?
Oh, all right.
I was intentionally trying to hide Dus's face.
Oh,
That's
poor Dos.
understandable.
No,
That's
you're
fine.
a good looking man,
I'm
Dos.
more of a
You're like a sexy Ian Rappaport.
I'm more of an audio only operator. Like, let's be honest.
You're not. No.
I'm more of an audio operator.
Where's Hendrickson going, by the way?
Yeah.
To the
good question.
Pats? Oh.
Cowboys. Cowboys are heavily linked. They were all in on Maxx Crosby. Well, not all in. First and a second, but they
A
got
first and a
outbid.
future second.
Yeah.
You can see why Cowboys fans are constantly frustrated, right? Like they're always linked to these big guys and always come second in the
What
race.
did they get for Parsons again?
What did
2 firsts.
Yeah,
They got
firsts.
2 firsts still.
And Kenny Clark.
Yeah.
Big KC. Yeah.
He's still there.
He's
oh,
still
and Rashawn Gary was traded there this morning.
Oh,
From Green Bay.
ex-Packers boy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Which surprised me.
I
a
saw
little
some
bit.
fake news yesterday that
Oh.
they're all in on George Pickens and trading out CeeDee Lamb. And I was pretty tired, and I read, I was like, oh my gosh. And then realized it was one of those fake news websites.
What is the point of those? How annoying are they? They just
To get
take-
me.
For that.
I clicked.
For exactly what
I
was
clicked
just
it.
articulated.
All right, well let's do a couple more, and then we'll do our mock draft for our mock draft.
Tyler Algier.
Oh,
to
yes.
the Cards, RB1.
All right. I was going to
Wasn't
go
quite-
Trent McDuffie. Algier was about 17th on my list, but whatever.
Algier is the
we go.
Rolling with it.
98th highest free agent, top ranked free
Go on,
agent this
go
year.
Algier.
But a Hawley's hero.
He is.
He's a Hawley's hero. Oh, no, I love it, mate. It's more for my fantasy teams than anything. But Tyler, he's still only 25 as well. 1,000
is.
yards in his rookie season. If Robinson wasn't drafted there, he ends up being, I reckon he ends up being a 13, 14, 1,500 yard running back per season. Now with the Cards, I don't know what they're going to do. They don't have a quarterback. We'll see what that team's like next year. But
They don't.
it frees up Robinson to be a genuine bell cow now.
Well, yeah.
Bell cow Bijan.
What do they do with that
Bijan the bell cow.
running room?
And maybe they are just thinking, well, we've got the best guy in the league. Let's just go all in on him. Because, I mean, they might end up grabbing like I don't know, Rico Dowdle or someone like that off a free agency just to help out. But it's looking good for Robinson owners, Curtis.
And Algier owners as well.
Algier
I'm
owners.
glad you're happy on both
All
fronts.
right, well, that's free agency done. The top guys
Tyler Algier's off
spoken
the
about.
market.
Well, let's
Should we
go
talk
the
about Trent because
Yeah.
that was a surprise for you.
Let's
Kurt,
do the McDuffie trade, and then we'll take a quick break. But yeah, Trent McDuffie traded to the LA Rams, the star cornerback at the Kansas City Chiefs. Pick 29, a 5th, a 6th, and a 2027 third came back. So it's a decent enough haul.
It's a good return.
It's a good return. It's a good return, but I always think when you've got the asset, why trade it for something, that's a possibility on paper? And did we need to trade him out? I know there's a big salary cap consideration there, and his extension was 4 years, $124 million, but we could have moved things for McDuffie.
You
couldn't
could
we?
have. Yeah. I understand it for both teams. I think it's great for the Rams. And I still think it's a good trade for the Chiefs, but I get your point. Trent McDuffie's age 25 in his absolute prime. And I know there's history with Brett Veach not paying corners. He moved on from L'Jarius Sneed and traded him. And that
Which was
turned
a
out
good
to be a
move.
very good move. Shavarius Ward, Marcus Peters are others. So, and with Steve Spagnuolo's defense, they've backed this draft and develop plan that they can plug in guys, late round picks that they've found, guys in the second round, third round. I mean, McDuffie was a late first, I think, by memory.
I think it's 22, 28. something like that.
21.
Pick 21?
Yeah,
21.
so they've found guys to be able to fit into that defensive scheme, right? And they're going to back themselves again with the two late round picks. Because what have they got now? Pick 29 and probably with pick 29.
Yeah, but this
in
is
the
my
draft.
point. When you take a gamble like that and you spent pick 21 and you hit as well as you did, like why do we then trade him out coming into his prime? I see this all the time with teams, and I don't. Like I said, a
doesn't
bird in the
make
hand is
sense.
worth two in the bush, fellas, and he's the bird in the hand. in this.
The 5th and the 6th are kind of like real shots in the dark, which those guys might not even make the roster.
Yeah.
The 27th third, again, I mean, you expect it to be late as well.
Mm-hmm.
The Rams should still be pretty good in a
Getting
couple of
close to
years.
it.
So really, you're looking at it like McDuffie for pick 29, and maybe you get lucky with a guy.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
later on in the draft.
There's salary cap stuff. The Chiefs started a
That's
long way
probably
over.
what it is.
Long way
Yeah.
over, but
Because they knew they were paying him and thought, well, if we don't pay him now.
Well, they chose to pay the Chiefs, that is, Nick Bolton and George Karlaftis.
well, two
So that-
very good players. There. I
they
can't
are.
complain.
They are. And the not a criticism of McDuffie, but he is a much better slot corner than what he is an outside corner. So it'd be interesting to see where the Rams play him because their need is outside corner, right? And that was exposed last season, in the secondary. Sam Darnold picked them apart in the NFC Championship game. Wasn't just that game, but they had issues all season, getting stops defensively. So Les Snead, once again, first round. He still has Atlanta's first round pick 13, which is obviously the better of the two, but F them picks.
F them picks. All right, let's go. Let's move on, Jimbo. We'll come back to the rest of the free agency and trade moves. We've got a Mike Evans move. We've got a DJ Moore move. We've got an ETN move. Malik Willis has gone somewhere, so we'll get back to that.
Tour has gone somewhere too. That's just come through while we've been talking.
Atlanta?
Let's do that. Yeah, tell us what happened.
I
I
was,
haven't even
I was
seen
just reading an article.
We got two lefties in Atlanta, Michael Penix Jr. and Tua Tagovailoa on a 1-year deal, Hawley.
Well,
14 million.
I'm reading rumors about it, so I haven't seen the exact
Hold on, I'll get-
article yet, but I'm guessing.
it. You're not getting duped again, are you?
Oh, I don't think so. Not from DOS. I actually get my information from Outback Quarterback Instagram now.
You should.
And I'm
here we
I'm
go.
supposed to be part of it.
Jimbo's got it up on the screen. For those who don't watch us on YouTube, join in the fun.
Yeah.
Breaking. Tua Tagovailoa
It's a
plans
1 year.
to sign. Yep. the Falcons.
So
Okay, there we
Penix
go.
is due back, might not be ready for week 1.
Yeah.
He'll be ready for week. He'll play week 1.
So what happens? Penix has to start, right?
Oh, yeah. Well,
they're
if he's
gonna-
healthy, he'll start.
Atlanta just love these expensive backups. Who's paying the contract?
It's a 1-year deal.
I'm not sure Penix starts if he's.
If you're bringing Tua in,
Yeah. I think this could be a dead set 50-50 comp.
real battle. And if Tua's
50-50.
and Penix, if he's working towards week 1, that means that his preseason or off season is
Yeah.
not going to be what it should be. Tua will have that, and he might come in as a favorite. And man, that's a pretty
Interesting.
good.
That's an interesting move. I like
It's
it.
a pretty good offense, and we've seen what Tua has done with a pretty good offense in the past.
I'm not sure I like it actually for Atlanta. I like it for our intrigue just to see what.
Yeah.
I like it for Tua because
I guess.
with a Waddle, Hill, a really good running back room, they put
No
up some
Hill.
points
He was
Well,
out.
a
but-
few years ago.
Oh, sorry.
They put up a lot
Sorry.
of points, right?
Yeah.
And you throw Pitts is starting to come on again. Drake London, do we dare say the best running back in the league? There's just
Algier's gone, mate.
Algier's gone. There's a little bit of upside if Tua does start and get moving.
Don't mind it. Oh,
$99 million of dead cap for the Miami Dolphins for the next 2 seasons. for
It's
Tua
almost worth just
Tagovailoa.
keeping him.
I have to find it,
9
but
million.
I think they're
How
paying
many
over.
years? 3,
They've got 2 more years.
2.
I think the Miami Dolphins are paying somewhere in the realm of $200 million in dead cap
What?
on like Jalen Phillips, Teron Armstead, Tyreek Hill, Bradley Chubb, Tua Tagovailoa. Like the numbers are ridiculous.
Well, what's the Malik Willis deal? Because I'm guessing they're going to pay him stuff all. Oh no, $67.5 million for 3 years.
3 years, 67.5. I think 45 of that was
So
guaranteed.
they're paying their quarterbacks $70 million this year, and they're using Malik Willis, who's started like 2 games.
And sometimes I think, oh, should I have put that lunch on the Muscle Cat card? I've splashed a bit too much cash.
Oh, the $150 hat wasn't worth it.
Should I have bought that coffee for Jim in Melbourne? Oh, God, jeez. Jim wanted an extra
You
shot
need-
too. Far out.
2 lattes.
That's right. In a week.
Yeah.
All right, Jimbo, let's get the randomizer up because this is how we're going to determine the snake draft. We've got Hawley's name, we've got Doss's name, we've got Kurt's name. Boys, it's up on the screen now. Now, it's Jimbo in control. So
Okay.
who gets the number 1 pick? Now, this is not determining, you don't automatically get pick 1. It's not like the Raiders are guaranteed if you win this. You get to choose who
Which
you
pick
want.
you
We
want.
are picking the teams we want.
Okay.
Now, I'll run through very quickly. 27 teams have a first round pick.
At time of recording.
At time of recording. The Ravens do not, the Colts do not, the Falcons do not, the Packers do not, the Jaguars do not, or if you're American, the Jaguars.
So we're picking a team, not a pick, aren't we?
We're picking a team by. There are 2 teams that have, there are 5 teams that have multiple picks. The Raiders have 1 and 14. The Jets have 2 and 16. The Browns have 6 and 24.
It's exciting, isn't
The
it?
Chiefs have 9 and 29. The Cowboys have 12 and 20. All right, Jimbo, hit that randomizer. Who gets to pick first in the snake draft?
Hawley will want it.
Yes!
See, I know
It goes
exactly
Hawley,
where he's going. 'cause
Hawley, Doss, Kurt. Now we'll get Jimbo to,
In losers.
to write down the teams that we pick. I'll try and do it from my end too, but let's go, Hawley. Who are you going with?
I'll take pick 1, mate. Take the
Okay.
Raiders.
You're going with the Raiders.
So
And
my-
I'd like to lock in the pick, Mendoza.
Oh, well, what a surprise.
Yep, it's
you
done.
also have number 14 to work with.
Yeah,
as well.
I'll find some
A wide
offensive
receiver.
player.
That'll be a wide receiver.
Oh, running back to back up Ashton, maybe.
Now, for those who don't know, but
Or it was this is what
Jeremiah Love.
This is what I would do.
that's true. Yeah, for those who don't know the concept, by the way, this is not a mock draft that we do predicting, oh, this team will do this. And this, it's not a prediction one. It's if we are the GMs. We're
That's
picking
right.
these teams to be the GMs and make our own decisions. And we do it live. It's one big 2-hour episode. Yes, 2 hours, Jimbo, get ready. We'll do it at nighttime, I think. It's a nighttime episode.
It is a night time.
You know, we could almost live stream that. That might be a live
It'd be a
stream.
good
that.
one to live stream to see the panic on our faces
Yeah, because
when Doss's 14th player in his depth chart for that team is gone.
I'm good.
correct. Because you get like through the first 7 array, and there's normally not that many surprises. But then when you get to like pick 16, and all the plans have shuffled in your head, it's
Well, that's
quite
why I try to stay away
panic-inducing.
from anything.
He tries to stay
I just
away
try.
from the
I
back
just,
end
I
of the
just try to
first
get top
round.
15 picks.
It's true, he does. He goes really early.
What have I got? 1 and what?
14.
14. That's within my limits.
Nothing beyond 16.
Nothing
he
beyond
says.
16.
All right, we've got to screw him here. Doss, you're up, mate. Where are you going? You going the Jets with 2 and 16, or are you going elsewhere?
I will go the Jets with 2 and 16. Yeah.
Okay, that does make a little bit of sense. I don't mind it. I tell you where I'm going, boys. Oh,
You'll take the Chiefs, surely.
yeah. The Chiefs for the first time since I can remember have 2 first-round draft picks.
Yeah,
They're
that is-
9
that
and
is
29.
exciting.
Oh, and a top 10 pick.
Yeah, 9 and 29. I'm taking the Chiefs for sure. Oh, then it's me again.
Yeah, it's you again.
Was Alex Smith their last high pick? Have I
Yeah,
got-
I think. Well,
Oh, no,
outside of Mahomes,
Mahomes.
outside of
Sorry,
Mahomes, yeah.
Mahomes was their last top 10 pick.
and then I'm
Which I'm
creating
straight up for.
work for myself here, but you boys know I have a weird fetish for who, Dos?
Let me have a look at the
Zeke.
teams. yeah.
Toby Maguire.
Oh, it'd be the Cleveland Browns.
They got 6 and 24. I'm taking
Yeah.
the Brownies.
Wait, so how do you go again? Does it not go?
It's snake draft, so it goes
Ah.
and then it drops down and goes in reverse order. So now it's back to Dos.
I will go with Arizona.
Okay, Dos takes the Cardinals at 3, so he's got the Jets and the Cards. Where are you going here, Hawley?
I'm just looking at mock drafts. And it looks like Tennessee might take a running back, so I'll take them, mate. Pick 4.
Okay, yep. You got the Titans at 4. Does that mean you're going the Giants at 5 as well, or
Oh, I get another pick.
yeah, you do, or are you going something a bit more interesting,
It's
like
the
the
Giant. You don't have to.
Bengals.
No, I don't want the
or-
Giants. Stuff them.
What about Miami at
No.
11, Hawley? You'd be.
Well,
He's looking at mock drafts to work out
Who wants
there's
to-
no
What
O-line.
kind of
I don't want to
player.
go too late here. 16 Jets.
Pat's
Oh, no,
at
they're
31,
gone.
Hawley. Pat's at 31.
No, I don't want to wait that long. I want to zone out by the end of the. Has anyone got the Saints?
Nah,
Nah.
Saints are off
I'll
the
take
grabs.
Saints.
All right, Hawley takes the Saints at 8. We'll do a quick recap after this. Dos, who have you got here?
I'll go Big Blue.
Okay, you got the Giants.
Take the Giants at 5.
So that is.
I got 2, 3, and 5.
So I've now got two more picks.
Yes, you do.
So there's only 2 teams left in the top 10: the Commanders and the Bengals. Do I do both of those? The Commanders doesn't interest me a heck of a lot, I must say. I'm going to give myself a 3-pick run because I've already got the Chiefs at 9. I'm going to go the Bengals at 10
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, yeah.
and the Dolphins at 11.
Control it.
Yep. Now, Jimbo, have you got the list of who we've got so far? So Hawley has got. Oh, can we expand the font on the massive
What
headers?
about-
Come on,
one-
James. Can we
Oh,
expand?
they're
the
not the
font?
actual picks, though, are they?
There we go. Now they're just the teams that we've got. So Hawley, you've taken the Raiders, Titans, and Saints. Dos, you've taken the Jets, Cardinals, and Giants. I've taken the Chiefs, Browns, Bengals, and Dolphins. All right, thank you, Jimbo. So there's only one team left, Dos, in the top 10. That's the Commanders. Do you take them?
Yeah, I'll go Washington. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't mind Washington.
Now we're into the real mid-zone picks. All first 11 are gone. The rest are available. Cowboys are the only team left with 2 picks. Hawley, you going there?
Cowboy. No, that's more work. I'll take. Is anyone taking the Dolphins?
Yes.
Yes, I
they're
just
gone.
took them.
Oh, did you? Nah, Dallas probably need a cornerback. This is getting boring now, isn't it?
You can take one defensive player, mate.
Oh, I
Come
don't
on.
know. Oh, the Jets, pick 16.
I've got the Jets.
Oh, you got
mate.
the Jets.
I
Oh,
got
yeah.
them.
Well, it's
Jeez.
hard. I don't have it recorded. Oh, there we go.
Is that better for you?
This is tough. I thought there's
I'll tell you the
You
teams
like
that are
the
available.
Panthers. You like
Cowboys,
Carolina.
Rams, Bucks, Lions,
Yeah, I'll take
Vikings.
Pamps. 19.
Yep. All right.
Oh, now I've
nice.
got another pick.
Yeah,
don't
you
I?
do. Oh, gosh.
What's the lowest? What's the highest pick left?
Dallas.
Dallas at 12.
I'll take Dallas, fellas.
Sweet. Dos, your turn. Dallas also have 20. Go,
Yeah.
Dos.
Yeah. I'll
That's
go,
2 picks you just picked.
I'll go the Rams.
Can we
at,
still-
Rams at 13.
Can we still trade picks?
Did we do a trade last year?
Yeah, I tried.
He tried to.
I reckon I offered some pretty. Oh, and I traded with you.
I'm going the Lions at 17. And I will also go. I like the Chicago Bears at 25. I'm going to take the Bears. That's
I
interesting.
know where he's going.
Back to you, Dos.
Oh, back to me. Oh,
Yep.
sorry. Yeah, let's keep it rolling because I've got that pick. I'll go Tampa Bay.
All right, Hawley.
Yeah, it was dead.
Vikings, Steelers, Chargers, Eagles,
Vikings,
Bills.
Steelers, Chargers. I think.
Oh, the Pats are still there, by the way, and we're getting towards
Yeah.
the dregs now.
Steelers.
Come on, we're getting towards the dregs. There's only like 8 teams left.
Come on, boss.
Niners.
49ers, yep. And
Yeah.
you got one more as well.
Oh, yep. All right, I'll take the Pats then.
31. Good. Hawley's late in the draft now. I love it.
He is.
Dos?
He's deep.
But they're offensive.
How many teams we got left? Vikings, Steelers, Chargers, Eagles, Bills, Texans, Broncos, Seahawks.
Oh, golly gosh.
I'm gonna go I'll go Philly.
You go the Eagles?
Yep.
All right. I will take the Steelers at 21. I'm not taking the Chargers. I have no interest in them. I'll take the Buffalo Bills at 26. Back to you, Dos.
Detroit and Minnesota are off the board.
Minnesota are still there
Okay.
at 18. That's a good pick.
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, I'll go Vikings at 18.
All right. Hawley, you have 2 picks left. There are only 4 teams left. Chargers at 22, Texans at 28, Broncos at 30, Seahawks at 32.
I'll take Texans for Nug and Whitey.
Nice.
And then who's left? Chargers.
Chargers 22, Broncos 30, Seahawks 32.
I'll take Broncos. Quag will tell me who to pick.
You've got 4. You got pick 27, pick 28, pick 30, pick 31.
That's where I normally end up.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it sucks.
Dos, who you taking? Chargers at 22 or the champs, Seahawks at 32?
I'll go the Chargers.
Yeah, thought you might, which means I end up with the Seahawks at 32. All right,
I think that's my latest pick.
get that
Who
back
has
up.
Chicago?
I do. Yeah,
Oh,
your
you got
latest
the, you got
picks-
the Bears?
Yeah, your last pick's at 23, Dos. You're checking out early this year.
This is rare.
Wow. All right.
It'll be
You
a
wait
quick,
for some trade offers. It'll come flying
it'll
my
be
way.
a quick end to the draft. Don't worry. I'll get through it.
You know what? That is actually a good point. We'll rattle through that last 10 in about
and because
6
I
minutes.
control the last few, I'll just be like, oh, he's taking them, don't he?
You do. All right. So your teams, Hawley, you got Raiders. Actually, I'll read the order. I've got the order here. I'll do the top 10, and we'll put the rest up on socials.
We
Maybe.
can. Yeah.
Hawley has pick 1 with the Raiders. Dos, you've got 2 and 3 with the Jets and Cardinals. Then back to Hawley with the Titans at 4. Then back to Dos with the Giants at 5. I enter the draft at 6 with the Cleveland Browns. That's standard for me.
That's
Not
six.
I never have an early pick, and it's always the Browns if I do. Commanders at 7 is Dos. Saints at 8 is Hawley. I'm the Chiefs at 9. I'm also the Bengals at 10. All right.
So my streak of not having pick 1 in our mock draft continues.
It does continue, but
Oh.
you got a nice hand.
Be
otherwise.
I
better,
do have the
boss.
3 in the top 5 though.
All right. There we go. Let's get back to free agency. Thanks for sticking with us through that. I hope you enjoyed it.
It's all right, mate.
Enough talk.
It's all
Listeners.
everyone else.
Where were we? DJ Moore has been traded to the Buffalo Bills. DJ Moore and a 5th for a 2nd on the way back to the Chicago Bears. Who wins that one?
Buffalo. I don't think it matters who wins. They
Well,
needed a wide
need it,
receiver.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a win-loss kind of trade. It's just Buffalo need him, so we're doing it.
It's true.
I like it for both teams. I do like it for the Bears because they do clear up some salary cap. I loved it for Buffalo until I saw the contract. And then I was like, oh,
What is it?
well, they've given him it's basically a 3-year, $75 million contract, Hawley. So if you compare that to other wide receivers, it's
About on par with what Wandale
Nico-
Robinson just signed.
Nico Col- well,
He signed 4 years for 78 or something.
so
didn't he?
that's the and then you got Alex Pierce here. What was that? 4 years, 120.
So I think it's a pretty good money wise.
One Dale's gone to the Titans, by the way.
Yeah, I think it
Buffalo.
was more the giving up that 2nd round pick was
Yeah.
probably a little higher than I thought.
I think it's
thought
slightly higher.
maybe given the contract, because I wasn't sure how that would sort of play out, and then the fact that they guaranteed DJ Moore his 2028 money, so 26, 27, and 28.
Really?
How
And
old
he's
is DJ?
29.
He's 29, is
Yeah.
So he's getting guaranteed cash at 32.
Yes. Which is why I was like, oh, okay, that seems a little.
They were a little
Odd.
desperate, though.
I mean, they're 100% desperate, and I'm really keen to see how he fits into this
Yeah.
into this offense as that deep vertical threat, which Josh Allen just has not had at all. And I also get the thinking from Brandon Bean because last year they kind of missed out in free agency. Their signing was Josh Palmer because they missed out on everyone else. So they tried to get ahead this year and they make a trade for DJ Moore. So I get the logic there, but
He'll be 31 in his last contract. He's 28 now.
Yeah.
29 in a couple of months.
Yeah.
okay.
So he'll be 29 through next season, then 30, and then 31 through that 3rd season. 31 still.
Is he going to get
Yeah.
better though? Is probably
He's not going to get
Won't
better.
get better, but does he have a couple of prime years left in him?
Hopefully he does this year for Bills fans.
Buffalo had to do it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And for the Bears, it doesn't affect them. They've got so many young receivers, tight ends like Loveland, all those boys. Like their prime's ready
Do you
to
think
go.
if Loveland doesn't explode back into the season, do they make this trade? Bears?
I think they still will because it's tough with the tight ends. Tight ends do usually take a year or two to get moving.
I don't know.
You don't always expect them to go big. Like you look at Trey McBride, like didn't really play much in his first year, a little bit in his second. Now he's the best tight end in the league. I know Loveland was a very early pick, but it'd be tough to expect them to explode when there's like 4 genuine receiver type players in that offense. So, I mean, I think it gives them more confidence to make this trade, knowing that Loveland did play so well.
Luther Burden showed some flashes late as well, back end of the season, which I think supports that too.
LB3.
Yeah.
Is he the third, Luther Burden?
He
Luther
is.
the third?
Luther Burden the third. But you look at what they freed up cap-wise, the Bears can add 1.5 to 2 starters.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah,
with what
perfect.
they've freed up. So that's exactly. Bears general Ryan Poles has had a really good, like you go back to even the
Yeah, I
Bryce
saw your
Young
video,
trade,
yeah.
and then all the way through last year rebuilding the offensive line, which I think was basically top 3 in the league by way of performance. And then what he's doing, he's done a really good job.
He has.
with
He was
the
on shaky
Chicago
ground there
Bears.
for a while,
He
but
was.
he has brought it back.
He was with the Justin Fields decisions
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
And it was
Yeah.
people they wanted his head.
They
And he got
did.
re-signed,
Wanted
and
him out.
he's proved right.
hiring Ben Johnson. But yeah, go on.
Speaking of re-signings that you'll be happy with, Dobbo, J.K. Dobbins has re-signed to the Broncos.
That's one of the bigger ones that's a big story.
It is a big story.
Huge story,
Yeah,
huge
can't
story.
wait to see him play well for 3 games next year.
That's game changing.
Get you excited?
The Broncos will be happy. He would have had a lot of interest. So that's
Yeah,
that's
huge.
That's massive. Well, that'd be a big deal too, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I didn't even look at the
It'd
numbers, to be honest.
That'd be close to
Close to $1 million bucks.
That'd be close to resetting the running back market, I think.
Yeah, look at us laughing. What a loser. He probably gets like $4 million a year.
Yeah. And he only has to play 3 games.
Yeah, he's full to soul. Well done, JK. Mike Evans, however, this
Yes.
is big. It's the end of an era in Tampa Bay. And it is a little sad because all of his stats from now on will read TB/SF. It's not just a one club man, but Mike Evans gets 3 years, $60 million in San Francisco. Love Mike. Love his long rangey arms and his interesting tattoos and his love of Pokemon.
Oh, don't know
But
that.
he's a massive Pokemon head. Oh, is it Pokemon or Harry Potter? Crap. Which one is it? Maybe it's both. Look that up, James. Mike Evans. Does Mike Evans like Pokemon or Harry Potter?
Harry Potter. He's got Harry Potter
Yeah.
tattoos on his calf.
Harry Potter.
Whoa, that's weird. Well, it's not weird.
He's got Jimbo's got it up already. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's speedy work from Jimbo.
Yeah.
Get that first pick up, Jimbo. What do we got? Oh, wow. Okay, that sucks.
Not a lot of definition in his
Yeah,
calf, is there?
I don't like that.
No,
I don't like that. I can see why Tampa Bay got rid of him.
you don't like the Harry Potter.
Got Daniel Radcliffe on his calf. What are we doing here, Mike? All right, well, that is a waste of money. 3 years, $60 million, Mike Evans.
You're talking about the DJ Moore money, Dos.
Yeah, he's
This
getting on,
money
Mike.
is.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what the guaranteed is for
No,
this.
we'll need to look at the break. I got a feeling that this will probably only be 1 year of guaranteed money.
And then you can. I feel because I think the San Fran might try to target a wide receiver 1 in the draft. Bring a wide receiver 1 in. Mike Evans can cover something for a year, and then that wide receiver
he could
1
still be
takes
great.
over.
If he's fit, he'll probably go
Oh, he's-
1,200 yards and
Yeah.
be a
Ricky
good asset.
Pearsall
Yeah.
raises the question of what they do with Jawan Jennings.
Yep.
Because he is a free agent, and I haven't seen any noise on that. Have you seen anything yet, Hawley, on
Not
Jawan
yet.
Jennings? So whether they choose to bring him back as well, or he leaves in free agency, maybe he could be a departure with this signing. So it just feels, like you said, it just feels weird. Will be weird to see Mike Evans
Yeah,
not in a Tampa Bay jersey. And we spoke about that last week, where players who have played 10, 12 years with one team, and then the last sort of year or two, they play with a different team or a different jersey. Messes up when
It
you're
does.
looking up the statistics.
It
too,
does
their
mess it up.
career history.
Let me rattle through quickly a few other moves. Actually, let's not rattle through the Malik Willis one because that's quite significant.
Yeah.
He's a starting quarterback. 3 years, $67 million. He will start at the Dolphins. Hawley, you were talking just before the show. Crazy how this guy's stocks have increased.
6 starts in his career.
Now,
Yeah.
we have liked what we've seen from him as a backup at Green Bay, but before that, I mean, let's not forget he was a first round. Was he first round?
Tennessee.
Did he go first round? Tennessee or no? No,
No,
he
he's
got
third round.
shafted. That's right, because he was there in the building.
Projected. That was
Projected
our
first
first draft that we covered on the podcast, which was the
That's right.
Kenny Pickett, Desmond Ridder, Malik Willis.
But it was disastrous at Tennessee for him and the organization at the time, and he gets moved on, and then he bounces around, ends up at the Packers. And this is a guy that we'd written off completely, as everyone had, as a future starter in the NFL. And then all of a sudden, in a competent organization at the Packers, does play a few good games as a backup. And now, I mean, he was Greg Rosenthal's number 1 free agent.
He started 1 game this year, and he went pretty well, like 30 of 35, 3 TDs.
That was the Baltimore game.
They lost, had put up a lot of yards.
Yeah.
But
It's a very small sample size.
yeah, he put up a couple rush TDs. Like I don't know. It's a tough one to go and say here's $60-something million for a guy who started 6 games.
Yep.
In 4 years of football, and you're getting rid of a guy that started a lot of football, won a lot of games. I know Dusty don't like Tua, but he's got a little bit behind him at least to say, hey, I can play NFL football. And now you're bringing in this guy. You're going to pay Tua's contract. You're going to pay Malik's contract. Malik could end up being nothing, and you're paying $70 million a year for a quarterback that can't throw the footy. I mean,
Not a year. Wait.
70,
No. 67
Well,
across 3 years.
but you're still paying Tua's.
Oh, sorry.
So you pay Tua 50 plus Malik 20.
Yep.
Um,
Oh, I just lost
We've
my
lost
cam
it.
there, Jimbo.
It's an interesting.
aircon.
It's
Keep
an
going.
interesting move. I mean, I guess Tampa kind of did it with Baker. Daniel Jones has gone over. He's played really well. So maybe they're looking at those situations and thinking, well, he's a pretty good backup. Let's have a crack at him. It's worked in Tampa Bay. It's worked for the Colts. Why not work for us?
They did only offer those, like with Baker, that was originally a 1 year sort of prove it deal. And same with
that was the
Daniel
difference,
Jones.
yeah.
So,
And that's why I
and
think.
Sam Darnold was the other one in Minnesota.
But that's
right?
why maybe Miami is saying, well, we have to offer 2 or 3 years to get him over the line. Because everyone's looking at these 1 year deals thinking, well, they've worked. Well, let's take a crack and go 2-3 year deals and hope that it works.
Yeah.
I
Speedy
don't
work
know.
again, Jimbo. Nice work. Was that overheating?
Yeah, I think it may have overheated.
All right. Well, let me rattle through these.
I don't totally agree with it.
You don't like it?
Nah,
With the camera overheating or the...
both.
Okay.
But
Malik
we
Willis
could be a
did.
little more professional here, but also Malik Willis.
Well, it's Sony
Don't
that needs
love
to be
the
more
deal.
professional. What a,
Good point.
this is a vlogging camera. What are they doing? All right. Other ones to rattle through. Travis Etienne, 4 years, $52 million to the Saints.
Yeah.
Running back. So that's the Alvin Kamara replacement that we've been speculating about.
Yep.
Michael Pittman Jr., the wide receiver from Indianapolis, goes to the Steelers for a late round pick swap, really. That's all it was. So that's a salary cap move, Dos, is it?
It is.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good
Obviously-
get for that's a free wide receiver.
Take it, yeah.
Who's okay.
Yeah, obviously you haven't got to Alec Pierce yet, but
Yeah, he was next. He stays with the Colts.
yeah, and that's the 4 year, $116 million extension. He
We're
was.
putting a bit too much faith in Alec Pierce.
Yeah. Yes.
Where's this stock rise come
I
from?
like Alec Pierce.
him.
He's a nice receiver.
But are they going to treat him as a wide receiver one now? They
You know
have
what?
to.
Well, that is wide receiver one money.
I
so
do not
yes.
understand this wide receiver market because they're getting paid ridiculous amounts of money, but you can trade for them for nothing.
Yeah.
Like you get DJ Moore for 2 years, for a second round pick, right?
Yeah.
And then you go and pay them 25 million bucks a year. Alex Pierce is on $30 million a year.
Close to
Well,
it, yeah.
we
Are you
said-
giving up a first round pick for Alec Pierce? Are you giving up 15, pick 15? But you got to pay him 30 mil.
It's a good point.
The money and the picks don't make sense.
Wandale Robinson, like you said before, 4 years, $78 million to the Titans. Brian Cook did stay with Kansas City, Dos, so that's a
Did
good
he?
one.
Because I thought he ended up in Cincinnati.
Oh,
no,
what?
he has gone to the Bengals.
Oh, what? What did I misread
So
that?
you got some issues here, Kurt.
what?
Can I
'Cause- hang on.
rattle these off?
How did I get that
the
wrong?
departures.
Jalen Watson's gone.
He's gone to the Rams. So both your corners are going to the Rams.
McDuffie, Cook, and Watson. What the hell?
But you signed Kenny Walker.
But you got Kenny.
So your defense doesn't matter anymore.
We're the Bengals. We are the
You're
Bengals.
the Bengals now.
I thought he stayed. Why did I? Oh, I read that
You'll
wrong.
go hard in the draft.
Yeah.
You'll take a couple.
Oh
in the
man,
draft.
now I've got to take 2 defenders in the draft with KC.
So just
Finally got the picks and they're boring.
this was sort of the gut feel that we thought with Cincinnati. We sort of spoke about it a couple of weeks ago. Would they go back to what they did in the 2021 off season and just load up on defense in free agency? They've signed Boy Mafe on the edge from the Seahawks, and they've got Brian Cook at the safety position. And I assume that they're not done yet. So
Yeah.
they're doing that. Let's microwave the defense for 1 year and load up, and let's try and get as many starting pieces as possible and spend money there.
Microwave it. I
By
like
the
it.
way, CBS Sports has got their tracker real mixed up at the moment.
What have they got?
Well, first off, they've got Jalen Ramsey as
What are you looking at? Jalen Ramsey?
Jalen Watson.
Jalen Watson.
They fixed it.
Yeah.
No, they fixed it.
ESPN had their first round picks wrong before too.
Yeah,
They hadn't
that's
updated from
CBS.
the Crosby trade.
CBS have a couple of these names mixed up, going to the wrong teams.
Pathetic. Not
Which
that-
which tricks me because I don't follow it closely enough to realize it's wrong until you guys mention it. I'm like, no, hold on, he's got. Oh wait, no, don't mention.
not like
that,
Muscle
Chris.
Cap Media. We don't make mistakes.
We don't.
All right,
Absolutely not.
let's finish this off. Isaiah Likely has gone to the Giants, the tight end
Yep.
from Baltimore. I like him a lot. 3 years, $40 million. I think that's a nice move for the
From
Giants.
Baltimore. So who's their second in charge?
Mark Andrews.
That's
Is it
it.
just going to roll there? Him
It's a
again.
thin pass catcher group in Baltimore.
It is indeed.
As it always has been, really.
Jalen
honest
Phillips
about
has
it.
gone to the Panthers. Odafe Owe to the Commanders. Big money here, Dos, for Owe compared to Phillips.
I mean, Phillips 4 year, 120 mil, which is interesting because Philly traded for him at the deadline.
Yep.
So I thought that he was going to get an extension with the Philadelphia Eagles. I think they've made a call. I know there's different positions, but they've made the call now. They paid Jordan Davis last week, highest paid nose tackle in the league now. This will be now a Jalen Carter contract extension. There was some trade rumors that Jalen Carter was. I don't think the Eagles were ever entertaining trading Jalen Carter, and I think he will get a big extension. And yeah, Jalen Phillips is a cap casualty, and it's a huge win for Carolina, who's really their pass rush since Brian Burns has gone, since he left for the Giants, has really struggled. So it's a big money deal for a guy though that has had some significant injuries in the NFL, but when he is playing, he is very good. And Odafe Owe to the Commanders, 4 years, $100 million is big coin for.
Yeah.
I know he had a really good season. He had a breakout season for the Chargers, and
Well, he had
Jesse
10 sacks
Minter's-
the year before at Baltimore too.
yeah. But there's sort of two 1 year. Well,
Yeah.
the Chargers was a 1 year deal, but man, he bet on himself, and now he's got a big payday from Washington in a spot that they desperately needed help on.
Yeah.
So.
Gardner heading to Arizona. Minshew, 1 year deal, 8 mil.
Oh, Gardner Minshew, I didn't get that.
Him and
Didn't
Jaco-
get that far in these
So
deals.
he'll be starting.
Him and Jacoby battling it out for
Yeah.
the
Wow.
starting spot.
There you go. Wow, he just
No, you
bounces
wouldn't have
around,
thought.
doesn't he? And
Hey,
Kenny Gainwell's gone to the Bucks
And
too.
Eric Stokes signs.
Oh, Stokesy.
Stays on with the Raiders. 3 years, 30 mil. So good on
3
him.
years, 30 mil for Stokesy. He's done well.
He's done well. He's done well, mate.
Good on you,
One of
Stokesy.
the best corners or safeties, wherever the hell he plays in the league.
He's a
All right.
corner.
Have I missed any DOS that we need to mention? I think that's that's all the biggies.
I could find a couple. Good
I mean,
ones.
Dramont Jones to the Patriots.
yeah,
That's a nice win for Hawley there.
seven sacks last year. We'll take that.
You'd be happy with that. There is one that you didn't mention.
Oh.
Bad. John Franklin Myers
Oh, yeah.
to the Tennessee Titans. He's been good the
JFM.
last couple of seasons for Denver
JFM.
after coming across from the Jets. So that's a bit of a loss
Sounds like
there.
a radio station.
Welcome back to JFM.
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 And Jamal Dean. Who
You got,
mentioned-
you got the JFM sound drop over there,
Yeah.
Jimbo?
Oh, you got Jamal Dean, who you spoke
Yes.
about last
Oh,
week.
yes. Where did he go?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah,
good
so
pickup.
you mentioned him last week.
Gee, it's
as
a
one of your-
revolving cornerback room in Pittsburgh, isn't
It
it?
is,
It's
yes.
constantly changing. All right, let's finish the show the only way we know how, with the joke of the week. But DOS,
Yes.
what's the emoji this week? You know what? I think it needs to be a plain emoji because
Yeah, I
Hawley's
think
come
so.
back. Jimbo and I went to the Grand Prix. DOS has just been holding down the fort.
Yeah, I'm good with the plain emoji.
How did
Alright.
Jimbo's joke go when I was away?
Not great, yeah.
Uh,
Thumbs down from
Not
Jim.
quite
So I
delivered
heard.
as well as what I thought it would be, but yeah.
Yeah,
The delivery more than the joke.
that's right. I mean, speaking of delivery, mate, could you have picked a windier spot last week? That was
Was it bad?
ridiculous.
Was it
Yeah, we could hardly hear
I
you.
re-listened to it. It was good.
Sound like you're standing on the end of a
They were
jetty.
good jokes too.
He pretty much was. He was on the edge of the lake in Hyde Park.
Should have done another one at Pier,
Oh,
Pier
that
49.
one.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I was in Hyde Park. Yeah, having a couple of rosés and a bangers and mash. It was delicious.
Oh,
actually.
lovely.
Yeah, it was nice.
What a cultural experience.
I know. That was a cultural experience.
That
There you go.
was.
People in England are real pale as well, by the way.
Another cultural learning. There we go. There we go.
Very pale.
And they have bad teeth, do they?
I
Did you
didn't
notice
know
that?
that. I
Didn't
didn't
notice it.
notice
Okay, it might have changed since the 70s.
Yeah.
All right. What have we got?
All right, fellas. What's the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi? The people in Dubai don't really like the Flintstones, but the people in Abu Dhabi do.
Oh, well done.
I got laughs out of everyone.
Good
job.
Not
Yeah,
huge
yeah.
laugh.
Not
but-
huge.
Hey, he
But
doesn't
it was a
like-
laugh. He doesn't
Kurt
usually
never
give us
likes. He
anything.
doesn't like
Dos
it.
always gives me a
He
heat.
does.
I like
I have
Dos.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
You like that one, Jimbo?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not bad.
Thanks,
That
fellas.
was
Yeah.
good.
Delivery
job.
was okay.
Yeah, it was. The only knock is that I knew the punchline sort of was around the Flintstones. I was just waiting for it to
Yeah,
come.
but
But
you know
you
every
delivered it
joke
well.
because you're a bloody hero. So good on you, mate.
I mean, you wanted feedback. I gave you feedback. No, well done, Hawley.
Off-air feedback.
Good to have
Don't
you back,
embarrass
mate.
me in front of my listeners.
You've been Kurt will be happy because number 87 is coming back to KC on a 1-year deal.
You know what?
Get the pom-poms out. Travis is back on a 1 year.
Oh, that's a waste of time.
I'm actually
money,
pretty
isn't it?
over it, to be honest. I wouldn't be that fussed.
Another year of Taylor Swift.
All right, great show, fellas. That's the free agency wrap. We'll be back next week. Make sure, if you haven't yet, please give us a 5-star rating. That really does help, doesn't it, Doss? And if you haven't hit follow on Spotify and YouTube, do that. There's plenty of other content on Muscle Cat Media too. For the Formula One fans, the Box of Neutrals podcast is out. We had our first episode with them under the banner last week, which was fantastic. The boys are there, Box of Neutrals. And, of course, Kurt can't talk as well. We got, 2 shows a week, except I took last night off.
And hall painting and building. If you need a house painter.
Hall painting,
give us a
building.
buzz.
Doss, anything new?
Actually, really busy.
Anything you wanna
on
plug?
the
No,
road, so cool.
I'm all good. I still have to open the box of cards I got from Sports Card World.
Oh,
That
nice
was a
one.
great visit.
Well, why won't you?
Always- Hey?
Why don't you open it?
Oh, I just
Been
haven't had
waiting.
the time. I want to sit there and just enjoy it.
Joy, yeah.
Well, you're up at 3 o'clock this morning. No one
Yeah,
else
but
is up.
Be sitting there, getting the light on, start ripping packs of cards open.
Jimbo, anything you want to plug? Open Garage Software, your business from 2009?
2009.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was our
I'm
go-kart
bloodless.
racing team, Open Garage.
Wow, would have
wasn't
been.
it?
Yeah.
That was Hawley and
Oh,
Jimbo.
that was
You were
you.
go-kart part
That's
teammates.
right.
Oh, sorry about
Yeah.
that,
You never
Jimbo.
showed up.
Sorry about that. I got Stefan Jarman to replace me. Yeah, he would
All
have
he
been pretty
was
good.
getting free agent drivers from everywhere to replace him.
I hate go-karting.
He showed up round 1,
Yeah.
lapped twice.
Yeah.
So one thing I've found he's not good at is
That's true.
go-karting.
It's your 1 week.
I haven't tried since.
You-
I
Scarred.
don't plan on it either.
All right.
natural athlete at everything else except motor racing.
Well, we know what to do at the Muscle Coat Christmas party.
That's exactly what we're doing.
All right, let's wrap it up, Jimbo. We'll see you all next week. Thank you very much. Great to see you.
See you, fellas. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Go, Pat.